Hello, my name is Schaefer Cormel, and I want to talk to you about failure. Presently, we're standing in the middle of Sunset Cove Cliffs in San Diego, California. As you look around, you'll see failure all over the place as these rocks have given way to the winds and the waves that have bombarded them over the years. But when you look at it, you see something that's majestic. You see something that is beautiful that has been created out of failure. And there's going to be failure in your life. However, at the end of the day, we are wise if we learn from our mistakes. But it ultimately is up to you to decide what you're going to do with that failure. I've had times where I've made choices where they probably weren't the best decisions. And it was kind of funny for them, and they started laughing. And at first I didn't like it because it kind of hurt when somebody laughs at you. However, in the years that have come, hopefully it's made me a kinder person as I look at other people that are dealing with difficult situations, and you realize that maybe you can help them instead of laugh at them. Failure in our own life can often do incredible things for us. It teaches us humbleness, it teaches us compassion, it teaches us to look beyond just ourselves and look to other people. And that's been something that's been, I think, a hallmark of my life as I've looked at people that are hurting, that are not quite as well off as maybe I am or my family, and you can help those people up and help them realize that they too can do something great with their life.
A lot of time it is quite easy for someone suffering from drug addiction or alcoholism to be stigmatized. Stigma says that an addict will never change, will never be good for anything, has no dignity, and that an addict chose what they are right now. I honestly admit that I made the wrong choice. A wrong choice I made for being a failure and wanting to be accepted, be respected, be part of something. Everyone gave up on me. Everyone I knew said that I am hopeless and that I will never amount to anything. Once an addict will always be an addict. It seemed like what everyone said didn't matter to me, but the truth is the reason why it seemed like I didn't care is that I hated myself more than anyone could. Contrary to what most people think, I was no longer happy and I badly wanted to quit, so I did try to quit. And failed every time. I became miserable. I knew I needed help, but I also knew at that time that no one was going to help me genuinely. When I got arrested because of drug possession, nobody wanted to help me. I couldn't get an attorney because I couldn't afford one. Then I got a chance to talk to Mr. Cormel, and I opened up to him, and he said one thing that gave me hope. He said that he believes that I am better than this and that he will help me with conditions. He asked me to send him videos of me going to church every week, being involved in activities such as sports, and as well as going to a treatment center. Our goal is not just to get the case dismissed, but for me to change and have a better quality of life. The court or legal process hasn't been easy, but Mr. Cormel was able to get my case dismissed. But the best thing that happened is that I was able to forgive myself. I got my faith back, and thank God, my relationship with my family and kids is now a work in progress. And now 6 years of being clean and sober, one of my goals is to help people suffering from addiction and alcoholism. I hope that I will be able to help other people like me, and I hope to inspire and encourage them to come and embrace change and have a better quality of life.
In life, you're going to have a lot of decisions to make. Often we're going to fail in the path that we choose. Often when people contact us at our law office, they're at the most probably desperate point in their life. They've ended up maybe being arrested, things have gone wrong in their life, and they're reaching out for help. And one of the things that I often try to encourage clients with is that things will ultimately get better. I've had a lot of them come back years later after they've taken some steps and dealt with some issues and said, hey, I appreciate the kind of the reality check. And I think of several of them that have turned their lives around, and it was through very difficult and trying times for them. But they took what was a failure, a mistake, and they made something incredible. And maybe you too are dealing with troubling times in your life and maybe your family's life, but there's hope. And just remember, with failure comes the opportunity to create something incredible.